Right now we are joined by athletic director and head basketball coach, Coach Jack Robertson. Coach, I got to tell you, man, a very impressive game tonight. You guys came out, they played extremely hard. We were both talking about it. These guys came out fighting tonight.
They really did, Randy, and I'm really, really proud of them for coming out with the intensity they showed. And, you know, we've had some intensity like that all year, but we haven't put two halves together. And tonight, and I told them at halftime, you know, go ask Nick Saban about one half what it does to you.
That's right.
And I know this is really Leeds can get away quicker in basketball than they can in football, but I thought that we came out second half. We set up a little backdoor play to Keenan, and he scored right off the bat, and they ran it with perfection, and we got what we wanted, and Keenan scored, and that kind of turned it up to like 12, and then, you know, we made a couple stops, and you saw them in Gaston. They just shot the eyes out of it.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I mean, you talk about a team that can come back and win. This team right here certainly knows how to hit three-pointers. Whenever you look at Rudolph and Josh Gibson stepping up tonight, really hitting some three-pointers for Gadsden.
And we knew that all along what we tried to do is get out on them, put a lot of pressure on them, make them dribble and go the hole and shoot more twos and threes. We could not give them some set shots. You know, I think it was number 20. He got hot a couple times when we lost him.
Gibson.
Right. And we let him get loose. And that set shot, you got to get out there and guard those guys. They can really shoot it, and they press. And, you know, we didn't play as many guys as we normally do, and I was afraid that that we might lose something because, you know, we took all last week off.
Right.
But our guys came out with a lot of intensity. There's some crazy things that happened with this team, and they overcame adversity, and we talked about that tonight, about it's going to happen to all. It's happened to us. There's not a man on this earth, a woman on this earth hasn't been through some adversity, and one thing I like about athletics is you can overcome it if you want to, and athletes have a better chance because they know how to take that next step. So here's an adversity, and we need to go get it. And we made a statement, and we got some quickness now. We're not going to be as big, but we got some quickness, and we're going to have to use that. And we shot the ball real well. Of course, playing at home really helps, and they had that 5-hour ride tonight.
We just talked about that, Coach.
We certainly did. Well, Coach, a great win, 95-82 over Gadsden. Let's talk real quick. The next time we're back here will be on December the 11th against Atlanta Sports Academy. That'll be a Saturday, a 4 o'clock tip.
That's our plan. And
can you tell us a little bit about it?
I don't. You know as much as I do. I have emailed them, and they did. We got a letter from them saying they were not going to have a women's program. They didn't say anything about the men. I did see on the website that they played Wallace of Hansville in Hansville. Right. I talked to Coach Mohan at Shelton early in this week, and he said that he contacted them and they were going to play him. So I'm going to call him tomorrow and tell him to try to corral the coach and say, now you're going to Baymanette, aren't you? So, you know, a 4 o'clock game would be a 5 o'clock game for them, give them time to get here. And then we got to go back up to their place. I think it's in February maybe sometime, but that's our plans. And then we won't see the guys until first week of January. So another big break, but I'm just extremely proud of our guys for the effort tonight and the leadership our sophomores showed. And Keenan had a big night.
Keenan had 30 points tonight. Terrell Johnson with 20 points.
Yeah, and Tyrell came in and shot the ball well.
Or Darnell, Darnell with 20
points. Darnell, and of course he had, I think Keenan had 29 at Gaston, so I think he liked playing against him. We might just tell him we're playing Gaston every night.
Well, let me ask you, now we saw him come down. It looked like he had hurt his ankle. He took a hard fall up under the basket a little earlier, but apparently he's okay.
Well, he hurt it Sunday night at practice. Yeah. He didn't practice Monday or Tuesday, and he had a light practice yesterday, and he comes out and gets 30. And he got cramps.
That's what it was down here.
Yeah. And he didn't turn his ankle again, but Deuce did a good job getting him taped up and he iced him and gave him a lot of therapy Monday, Tuesday, and some physical therapist loving, and he came back tonight with a big night.
Well, Coach, let me ask you this in closing here real quick. Now, we talked about Atlanta Sports Academy. We're scheduled for a 4 o'clock tip on Saturday, December the 11th. Should that change, will we have another team coming in, or will it be January 7th when we play again? Any idea right now?
If for some reason we find out they're not coming, I'm going to try to find someone to play us that day. Okay. We need to play that day. That's a long stretch from now till January. So,
exactly.
Right.
We're going to try to find someone, and hopefully and I kind of think they will. I think it's just they're like a prep school where they bring in they'll bring in kids that's been in high school and maybe didn't make their grades or something, and maybe it's for 4-year schools, place them there and let them play a little while.
Right.
So they'll be really good. They'll probably have 4 or 5 Division I players, but that's okay. That won't hurt us.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a great win here at home after a couple of weeks off. It was a nice win, 95-82 the final.
Thank you, guys.
All right, buddy. Coach Jack Robertson, head basketball coach and athletic director here. And, of course, the arena named after him, Coach Jack Robertson Arena on the campus of Faulkner State. All right, well, that's going to do it for us tonight. We certainly thank you for joining us, Orlando. Another good call tonight. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, my friend. Glad to be here with you.
All right.
Enjoyed the ball game.
Well, we will see you on December the 11th at 4 p.m. as Faulkner State Sun Chiefs will take on Atlanta Sports Academy right here from Jack Robertson Arena. Until then, I'm Randy Bergen for Orlando McCorvey and the whole staff at U.S. Sports Today. Have a great one. It's a final. Faulkner State wins 95-82. Good night, everybody.